Hey everybody, we are in our last lesson in fourth grade for math. So hopefully this will be a more fun one, a little bit easier because you have all the skills that you need to complete this. The other great thing is the sun's shining today, so we have to have a good day, right? Okay, so today what we're talking about is many names for numbers. So I always like to give the example of my dad. So to me, I call my dad Dad. But we have lots of names for dads. My sister might call him Daddy. My brother might call him Pops. My kids call him Grandpa. But he's also a teacher. He's a doctor at a university. So some people call him Dr. Walsh. My mom calls him Jeff. My grandma calls him Jeffrey. So all these names are for my dad. And so he has many names, but he answers to all of them. So today you're going to be building another set of names for numbers, okay? But I want you to think a little bit higher level than maybe what you were doing at the beginning of the year, because we could find 3/4 by saying 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. But is there a new way to do it that we're a little bit smarter about, like maybe 3 times 1/4? So first number is 6 3/4, and I want you to go ahead and take a minute to come up with 2 different names for 6 3/4. One that you might not have thought of is 3 times 2 1/4. And this is the kind of thinking that I want you to kind of go with today. Is when I do 3 times 2, that's 6, and 3 times 1/4 is 3/4. So now I have my 6 3/4. So that's the kind of stuff that I am looking for today. That maybe it's a little bit higher level. You have to think a little bit more. I think today's lesson is super easy. So if you put a little more effort into it, that shows me that growth that you have and that ability to think at a higher level. One of the numbers is like 3,256, and you have to make a box for all of those names. So go ahead and make a name for that one. And maybe I did something like 272 plus 2,984. Would 3,255 plus 1 be easier? Yes. But here I'm showing my growth in math. I'm showing that I have some higher skills and some higher level of thinking. And that's what I want you to do today. I don't want it to be 30 seconds and you're done and you have +0 on every chart. So I want you to think a little bit harder today when you are doing this. With fractions and decimals, go across all these levels of what we've been learning in class and make sure that you're really putting effort into this. This is it. This is our last one. So you have nothing else to do for me as far as the lesson's concerned after this. So do your best with this. Also, I think that I'm going to try and do a challenge at least on one of the boxes. I'm not going to tell you which box, but for every answer that you have that's different than any other classmate, you get a point. And the classmates with the most points at the end of the box. So if you have something that no one else has and you have 5 points, I'm going to give a prize out. So make sure you are thinking outside the box. You're not sharing your answers with your friends, and you're really thinking about some higher level things. And have fun with it.